This could be so bad.
Yeah, I have no idea what to do with this.
I have no idea what to do.
I think that's why I keep putting it off because, like,
I
I don't
know.
know. I don't know what to say to Noah. Poor guy. Like, sorry, man, your life really fucking sucks.
I have no idea, so I feel like we just have to start,
Plunk through it.
yeah, and see what happens, and can always tap out.
Yeah.
Um was that the last thing that Will did in the session? I think it was.
Was what?
Was dealing with Noah.
In session?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I think it was.
Okay, so we can go right from that.
Yes. Yeah, because he's... How did they leave it in the session, though? I don't even remember.
They were like, we're going to go get you some food and explain what's going on.
Okay,
Which
so
may
yeah,
have
we
been a
could
lie,
just
but
go from there.
yeah. So I think Fedya is like trailing behind, like not walking beside Noah and Will, and Noah's like pretty quiet. And you take him to the ghouls' quarters, and it got like really bright for a second. And luckily you don't run into anyone in the halls. So no explanations needed there yet. And go to the ghouls' quarters and like the cafeteria. He's still very shaken up and quiet and like looking around at everything, not really asking that many questions. Not talking that much, and you and Fedya are also probably not talking that much.
Yeah, Fedya doesn't really talk much.
Yeah, Fedya doesn't
On a
talk
good
much in
day?
general. And so I think after like getting him some food, you like settle, like take it to a table in the big kind of cafeteria and sit down, the three of you. And he's like, he eats a little bit, and it's clear it's helping him feel better. But eventually he stops and just kind of like, folds his hands and like looks at Will.
You okay?
Well, I'm just waiting for some kind of explanation.
Right. How Will just kind of like looks at Fedya.
Fedya's like so stoic and deadpan. He's just like not even looking at anything.
How much should I share, Fedya?
The basics, maybe.
The basics about our life in general, or like specifically us?
I think the first one.
Okay. Well, feel free to stop me if I'm running my mouth a little too much.
I'm very good at keeping things private. Part of the job.
Right, that's right. This guy's a priest. uh, so, Father Harris, as you probably sensed, things a little weird down here. And you know what? I'm not gonna beat around the bush on this. I'm just gonna lay it out here for you. It's weird because we are vampires.
Okay.
We don't call ourselves vampires. We call ourselves kindred. So you probably should use that term if you're gonna talk to us, talk about us. At least you shouldn't talk about us to humans. Um,
Humans.
y- Humans, yeah, which we called kind. You're
Okay.
kind. We're kindred. Kind, kindred, kindred, kind. Yeah, following. And there's this whole thing called a masquerade, which exists to protect us because humans, kind, you get very scared of us.
Of
'Cause,
course.
you know, we have supernatural abilities. Many of us are predators. I mean, I guess technically we're all predators, but I mean, we have our codes. There's, um, you can ask questions as you need to, but it's a safety issue for us. We've been hunted, and so the masquerade exists for us to still be alive because we don't want the we don't want kind of to wipe us out because we are very vulnerable during the day when the sun's out. So uh, yeah, that's why it's weird. You got any questions?
I think I have a few.
Okay, go for it. Shoot, what do you got?
How does that all relate to me being mugged and brought down here with you?
Right. Will looks over at Fedya like you can jump in at any time, Fedya.
Wow, thank you. Well, I'm trying to organize my thoughts.
Well, Father Harris, so there was very bad guy. You know how like the Westboro Baptist Church, like the extremist. There's
Sure.
vampires who, yeah, kindred who are like that, right? With us, it's the Sabbat, okay. They they're pretty they're pretty religious actually, believe it or not. But hyperly so. Very I don't know. This guy was knows more about that than I do. I don't want to speak on something I don't know. But the anyway, guy from this group um just wanted to enact some revenge on us, and
Some revenge on you all.
on, on yes, on our group. We had his sister. Um,
And so, okay, I was part of the revenge.
right. So you were mugged and brought down here as as a way for him to freak us out to because I look out for you. I mean, that's why you know who I am. I come to your church and I
So I was part of your revenge because I'm your priest.
yes. Um, hmm. And he like looks at Fedya. You wanna add anything here, Fedya? Or
Um,
and he'll like lean in and whisper to him like in his ear like, should I tell him about Charlie?
maybe, maybe.
Are you
I,
gonna tell him about you?
I don't know.
Uh,
Uh, I also used to go to St. Patrick's, so the revenge was twofold for Will and I.
yeah, this guy's more devout than me.
And Noah turns to look at Fedya. I'm sorry, I don't recognize you, but I'm glad to know there's still young people in the church.
He Will just turns and looks at Fedya like, uh,
What?
how? Um, so Kindred, I don't know how much you know about vampire legends. A lot of stuff that's out there is not true, but some of it is. Um, so we we don't age.
Okay.
So I mean, once we're turned into kindred, we stop aging. So and also we don't really die off unless very specific deaths are brought upon us. So we could be really old.
How old are you?
Me,
Hmm.
um, I am 180, 181, something like that. It's you know, after a while you kind of lose count.
Okay.
Ha- yeah, I was turned when I was 31, which is why I look like this. Uh,
I
so
was not
yeah,
31 when I was turned,
yeah,
obviously.
yeah. His looks are very deceiving. We'll just say that.
Noah, like, gives them a. Okay.
He's not a young person at the church.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Hmm.
Have you all. Have you all kidnapped me? Am I gonna be allowed to leave here or?
Oh no, we did not kidnap you. Magnus kidnapped you to dump on us for the effect. Um, but I mean, there's some other people that were also used in the same way as you. Were dropped off here as a threat, as a warning sign, as to fuck with us. Sorry,
It's okay.
sorry. I was doing so well. Um, to mess with us. Forgive me.
It
Uh,
is okay.
and fortunately, he's no longer a problem. We had kept him here just to keep him safe. I'm a very dear friend. Uh, that's been here for a couple days now because we didn't want to risk him being able to get to her again and do anything far worse, you know.
Sure.
But in your case, we he's he's been dealt with, and so you should be able to return to the church here. Uh, you know, as soon as you'd like.
Okay. I think I'd like it sooner rather than later.
Sure, of course.
Is there if you ever decide to leave this vampire thing, you both always have a home at St. Patrick's.
Yes, thank you, Father. Uh, he just like looks at the friend. Yeah. The the kindred thing is not something we can leave.
Well, I don't think that he believes you.
Oh, but he used to believe
And
us,
they
right?
like look at each other for a long moment. What do you mean? I used to?
Hmm. What?
You said I used to believe.
Oh, I think I think I get you confused with somebody else with that other priest that this guy he goes to the confession a lot, so I think I got get you confused. So
You're a pretty bad liar.
um God, it's so bad to lie to a priest.
It's very bad.
Um I'm so far I'm so sorry, Father. He just like looks at Fedya like
I don't.
uh Father, can you excuse us for a second? We we'll come back, I promise. You'll be safe.
He's like, okay, sure.
So he like pulls Fedya like I don't know somewhere out of earshot. What the fuck are we doing here, man?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe this was a terrible idea. Should
Well,
I just
if
erase
it
his
was,
memory?
you would.
Should I just erase his memory?
Can you do that again? Is that gonna like totally fuck him up because you've erased his memory before?
To be honest, I've never considered that.
What? I thought you loved this guy. What? You never
No,
considered that? What?
I just mean I've never considered if it would mess someone up if I did it to them more than once.
Oh, well, I mean, you love this guy, so it's probably something you want to think about, right? I mean, you still love him, right?
I I don't know how to get him to believe us.
How'd you do it last time?
It wasn't very nice.
What do you mean it wasn't very nice?
I scared him.
Oh, is that all?
I don't
Like,
particularly
how?
want to do that again.
But well, I mean, you scared him, but it obviously it worked out for you in the long run, right? I mean,
I mean, did it? We're here, aren't we?
well, I guess, but you had all those years together. You were happy, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it was worth it, right? I mean,
I told him information about himself and his family, and
You could go with that then. What? Maybe we can try the teeth thing.
I mean, maybe.
I mean, he's a spiritual guy. This isn't out. He believes in God and all this mumbo jumbo. I mean,
He wants to
ca-
believe in this too.
no offense, Catholicism's it's kind of out there.
I will try not to take offense.
Yeah, I'm glad it does whatever it does for you, though. I'm not trying to knock it. I just
You just
if you
shut up, Will.
believe all that, think it's not such a big jump to believe that vampires are a
It's
thing, you know?
it's not a jump. And like I
Oh,
said, he wants to, or at least he did.
I mean, because I could tell him shit about himself too, but I don't know if that's smart.
Why?
And I don't know. You think I should tell him?
I don't know. I just
If we're both telling him, then he might think we're in cahoots and like we're against him, you know? You at least look like a vulnerable kid, although he knows that you're not necessarily a kid. Fuck. Uh,
yeah. If we could just not lean so hard on the kid thing, that would be ideal.
right, yeah. That would be bad. Um, even worse now than it was however long ago. I'm
Right.
sure. Right,
He
right.
continues to get older.
Hmm.
Maybe you just tell him stuff about his family, about Charlie. I don't. Will I?
This is your chance to be with him again.
We don't have a chance, Will.
What? That's you don't know that. I mean, I didn't think I had a chance with Grace, and although that's guess we anyway. And I mean,
There's a lot of things that are different about you and Grace,
I
and
mean,
me and Noah.
you used truth serum on. Remember you did that? You said that was weird when we did that whole thing. You know, I mean,
Well, I appreciate that you are invested in my happiness, but
you
Noah's kind, and he's getting older, and he's a priest. So I think it's time to cut ties. I just, I don't think I can sit here anymore and
what?
have him look at me like he doesn't know me at all. See me as a young person of the church.
Yeah, I'll do. I want to help you. I want you to be able to. I want you to be able to be with him.
You can't do that for me, Will.
I know I can't do that for you, but I can help. I can help build the ladder that gets you there, right?
Well, not everything works out.
So there's always some way. Keep trying. You could
He'll continue to be my priest, so there's that.
And you're okay with that?
I have to be.
Is that more torturous to have him right there, but not?
That's not the worst thing I've been through.
Okay.
And if I were thinking clearer, I'd make some remark about self flagellation in the presence of the Lord, but
That's some weird shit, man.
I think I need to go home.
Sure. You want to say goodbye to him?
No,
All right, so I'll take him home.
I'll see you. I'm sure.
Are you going home here or home,
Up
home,
there.
home?
I'm gonna go home, home. Give me a head start.
Right, because we're kind of going to the same place.
Yeah. Please.
Of course.
And he like makes a move like he's about to hug Will, and then doesn't, and is just like,
What?
I'll see you later, and quickly turns and walks out of
Oh,
the
because Will
cafeteria.
will like try to hug him.
I think he
He's
turns and
too quick.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So he'll turn around and go back to Noah. Hey, sorry, Fedya had to. He had to get going. Uh,
Okay.
but where were we? When I left.
You were saying something about kindred life being something you couldn't leave.
Right, right. So you don't believe me about being a vampire? Is that have I correctly assessed the situation here?
I believe that saying that has meaning to you.
Mm, right. Noah. Uh,
Mm.
Father Harris. Um, what if I told you that that I know your family?
You know my family.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people know my family.
Mm-hmm. So I know your sister Sarah. I know you haven't spoken in years.
How do you know Sarah?
So keep an eye out on Sarah, just like I keep an eye out on you.
Why?
Because I made a promise a long time ago that I would to a brother of mine.
Who is that? My father?
Charlie.
Do you look up my family tree or something?
No, I didn't have to look it up because I've been following it as it's been progressing. I told you I'm 181 years old. I
Right.
was born in 1840.
Okay.
I served in the Civil War along with my brother, Charlie Harris. His wife, Sarah, whom your sister's named for, they had a son, Daniel. You know, well, you know me as a nurse, probably, right?
Yeah, you work at Mount Sinai, right?
Hmm. I'm actually a doctor. I've been a doctor since 1800s, and I worked with Charlie. We worked to prepare young black men to go to medical school so they could become doctors.
That isn't recorded anywhere. Official.
Well, people didn't really like what we were doing. And also, it was the idea of a black man. So, the textbooks tend to not include those accomplishments, which you know that better than me.
What other kinds of things are there?
What do you mean, things that I know? Or what?
You're a vampire.
Yeah, I'm a vampire. Hmm. What do you want to know about it?
I don't know. Are there ghosts?
Um,
Wizards?
there's werewolves.
Okay.
I'm guessing ghosts probably are a thing too. I've never seen any, but I mean, they could be real. I don't know. You believe me now?
You look just like a person.
Yeah, that's how we can survive. Here, give me a hand. And he like puts it like on his jugular. You feel that?
Don't feel much.
Exactly.
So I could just be interacting with vampires and werewolves and not know it.
Yeah.
That's uh that's hard to swallow.
Yeah, it's kind of caught myself that time. That
I really
does
don't care
things.
if you swear.
It's a mind fuck. No, it's a mind fuck. Imagine, well, I know about your family, so it seems only right you know about me. Um, I didn't know any of this existed until I woke up as one, and I was not very happy about it.
Don't blame you.
Yeah, it's a really hard life. I mean, all life is hard. I mean, but look, you're a good man, Noah. You've done a lot of good things. Charlie, Daniel, they'll be proud of you.
Thank you.
You don't have to serve in a war to be doing something of value.
Thanks. Guessing the kid's actually old too. That was the truth.
Yeah, he's older than me.
That's a mind fuck.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's hard enough to be kindred, but to be trapped in a teenage body your whole life, when that life keeps going on and on and on and on, takes away a lot.
Sure.
You really don't recognize him at all.
I mean, it's a big church. I
It
feel
is.
bad. I'm sure I've seen him before, but
Yeah, no, don't feel bad. Like I know this is very overwhelming.
yeah.
I'm not trying to freak you out or anything. I just you wanted the truth, and so and as you said, I'm a shit liar. So
Well,
you're getting the truth.
I think I appreciate it. I also think I'm gonna go home and probably probably freak out a little bit.
Yeah. That's you do what you got to do. If you could not tell anybody about this,
That is not a problem, considering I would like to keep my job and my status as a sane person.
right?
Well, sane as a Catholic priest can be.
You've got a good sense of humor, Noah.
Thanks.
Makes your homilies tolerable to sit through.
Wow, tolerable. I'll take it.
Sometimes I even feel slightly enlightened. So
Slightly enlightened. Wow, you just keep showering me with compliments.
I don't want to build you up too much. I've heard a lot of homilies, so
I'm sure.
they all just kind of blend together. It's not you, it's me.
Well, I mean, being slightly tolerable and you're What'd you say? 180 years of homilies? That seems like an accomplishment.
Hmm. Yeah, you're doing a great job. You really are. No, but I'm serious. No, you are doing a great job.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I'm sorry I can't help more than at night, but the whole sun thing is true. We can't be in the sun. That's one of the ways to meet the final death. So that's why all my participation happens
Mm.
after the sun's gone down. So
Wow.
I don't know if you ever noticed that, but
I mean, it's New York City. People have weird schedules.
that's true. That's probably what I should go with is just to have a weird schedule. I'll keep that one in mind.
Yeah. You care to show me out of this place?
Sure. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
he
Let's
he gets up and
head out.
follows Will. I feel like at like the beginning of their walk out of the Warren, and I assume Will walks him home.
Yeah, yeah, he does.
Um, he's like quiet, but then as they they get on the subway and stuff, he starts to start talking again, just like pointing things out and like I don't know, like making a joke about the subway ad or something, and like gets a little bit more calm as they're walking home.
Yeah. I feel like Will leaves feeling like they had like a nice it was nice
Yeah,
connection that was like deeper than cuz like he's used to just very much being like in and out and not trying to make a connection just cuz
mm-hmm.
he doesn't want to, but he really enjoyed I think spending the time with Noah and like was really noticing all the little like the little familial genetic things that like are very Charlie, I think. So I think it was a very sentimental experience for him because I think there was like a lot of random little things that he did that was just like, oh my god, that's Charlie.
That's so
So
cute.